Alright guys, can you all hear me? Huh? So this is the purpose. We are going to take two numbers from input and a symbol. We are going to send this to a method to calculate the result and return the result from there to the caller. Right? So I am opening my Eclipse. Can you see? Just see here. This is my completely new window that I have opened. So what I will be doing here, file, new Java project, and then I'm going to name it as parameters and return type. Right? I'm going to name it as this, and then I'm going to say finish. Now see here, what is the thing that I do? First I create a package. What is package? Package is where we keep our classes, right? Inside, like we can have multiple packages. Inside the package you put your class. There are other thing, interface, right? We put everything under package. So here I'm going to name this as this. So the purpose here, try to understand this purpose to clear your concept, how you can pass values to the method, how you can return values from the method, and if else if later, to make yourself very clear with the concept that how you can create branches of decision making. In the decision making, there is a thing called decision making in programming language, to give you a clear concept on this decision making process. Okay, now let's say that I'm creating this, and then here inside that one, what do? I create a new class. So I'm going to name this class as calcaller. You can give any name, and I'm going to include that main public static void main. Up to this, are we good? Okay, very good. So here I'm going to declare some. I'm going to declare some. ক্লাস নেমটা সবসময় আপার কেস দিয়ে শুরু করবে, লোয়ার কেস দিয়ে শুরু করলে কোনো প্রবলেম নেই, ওকে, বাট কনভেনশন হচ্ছে আপার কেস দিয়ে শুরু করবেন। The method name you will be starting with lower case, and after that it will be camel case. You got it? So class name will be started with uppercase letter and then camel case, upper camel case. Method name will be with lowercase letter and then camel case. That means we call it lower camel case. It will start with a lowercase letter and then it will. Okay, now so let's take we'll need two numbers, right? I'm going to declare two variable. One is do not let me know when you are good.
Yes.
Okay. Double num1, num2, and then I'll have what? I'll have a string type variable, string operator or symbol. That's string op for cal. Same thing, variable name you do lower camel case. Can you guys put your attention here? We can while this is going on, do not put too much time on it. So is it copying being done?
Yeah, already.
Have you passed it to?
Yes, no copy.
Okay. Now here string, I have declared a string variable as well. Now what is that? I'm going to take two number from input, correct? So to do that, what do I need? I need a scanner object. I need a Remember that whenever you need to take things from input, what do you need? You need scanner object. Scanner object equal to new scanner, and scanner object, what type of parameter I need to pass here? System dot. Okay, now scanner object, it will complain I'll have to bring the input for this. We are good, right? And then by using this scanner object, I can take multiple things from input, right? So let's say now I'm going to say num1 equal to this scanner object dot next double, right? So I'm taking up to this. Are we good? Any question up to this? Sadhya Bhabi, do you have any question up to this? Anyone? Ripa Bhabi, up to this? Any question? বল। So now we are using that object to get a double from input and saving this to num1 variable. Whatever we are taking from input, it will be going into that num1 variable. Now, so here, if you run it now, what is happening? If I go to my is it my main function, it is taking window editor perspective. Now let me run it one more time. Now here's the thing, I do not know what to do. I'll have to come here and then I'll have to input it. But is it saying anything that you go there and input? Everyone please try to understand this. When I'm running this code, but now after running it, what do I need to do? Am I getting any clue? What do I need to do?
No method is declared.
Right. So what is that?
We don't declare any method to operate.
But still, I'm taking input. At least up to this, I should be clear, right?
Yeah, I just able to put the.
Why do I need to call? Why do I need to call? Tell me. আমি যদি 10 লিখি 10টা নাম্বার 1 এ সেভ হবে, দ্যাটস ইট, আর কোনো কিছু তো নাই। বাট here's the thing, if you do it in that way, right, if you put a output message here, system.out.println, you put output message here, is the copy done, Javed? Is it still copying? So can you pass it? So does anyone has any more pen drive here, or that's the only one that we have in the class? Okay, so now if I put an output message here, guys, if I put an output message here that input a value for num1, right? How it will look like now if you run it, let's take a look. Now if you run it, can you see now it is prompting us, hey, can you input a value for number 1? Can you see what is happening? Now it is saying, hey, can you input a value for number 1? Now I know what to do here. I'll have to input a number. So I'm inputting 12. But up to this, it should be only, it will be taking number 1 from input. Now take a look. What I'm going to do, I'm going to input number 2. Number 2 জন্য আলাদা, right? And then what I will have to take input from a symbol. Now I'm going to say input the symbol, right? And then here the symbol will be coming to where? OP for cal, and it will be a what? It will be a string. So instead of double, I'll have to take next line. What next, right? Next. If you put next, that will work. Now I have taken whatever I need to take from input. I have taken it. Up to this, do you have any question? No question or question? দুইটা ভ্যালু no, we are taking 2 values separate. One number value. Yeah. Clear? Now I'm going to create another class here. Is the file copied, Javed? Who is copying it? Okay, I'll give you 1 minute. Can you start copying, and then so while the copying will be going on, okay, copying. So put this software inside your QA folder. Okay. So up to this, are you good? Any question? Good, right? Now, so here we have taken 2 numbers and a symbol from input, correct? Then what you do, you create another class where you do the calculation. Here you create another class, name it as real calculator, and then click finish. So this so if it comes like this, it looks better, just for output formatting. These are cosmetics. Okay. Now inside this real calculator class, I'm going to write a method here. Guys, please look here what I'm doing. So after doing calculation, what is our plan? After doing calculation, our plan is to return a value. Is it clear? We will have to return. Let's say for now we are not returning. For now we are not returning. For now we are just calculating. Let's say public void let's say calculate result, right? And then here what I'm going to take as an input, 2 numbers and a symbol. Please put your focus here. So what am I going to take from input? 2 numbers and a symbol, correct? Now 2 numbers, if you want to take 2 numbers from input, those numbers are double, right? Double n1, double n2, and then string OP, right? And then guys, and then here আমরা তো এখনো so we didn't call it yet, but take a look what is happening here. So let's say that what you want to do, let's say you want to do calculate the result now, right? Let's you declare a variable here, double this, and here you say result equal to n1 plus, oh sorry, there's the thing,
We don't use operator.
you cannot put operator here.
And before, if you use if operator, if equal, then operator dot equal.
Let's say if the operator is plus, then you will be putting okay n1 plus n2, right? And then let's say you are printing system dot out dot println. So this is when your operator is plus. Is it copying done with you? Is it going on or
Like that.
so who is doing now? Okay. Now here, please put your focus here. So now if I say result, or let's say calco, now if I say result equal to what I'll have to put, plus RES. So I am assuming what is the symbol is a plus. What is my assumption? My assumption is I have input plus. Now let me call this first. So if I want to call this method, what I will have to do from here? I will have to declare an object for this real calculator plus. If I want to, guys, can you put your attention here? If I want to call this method, what I'll have to do? I'll have to declare an object of this. I'll have to declare an object of this class. You come here, this one. Let's say calc obj. I can give any name. Calc obj equal to new this. That is how you declare object, right? Do you get this up to this? Now I have the object. Now I can call this, use this object to call that method. I can say this object dot calculate result, and then what do I need to pass here?
Any number.
What do I need to pass here?
If it is double, then you're going to get the double number.
Double number.
How many parameters I need to pass? 3.
2 double and 1.
Yeah. So the first one is
Number.
I'm going to send this num1. Second one I'm going to send num2, and then where is my operator?
So it is OP.
OP for that. Now when I'm calling this, let me put a break. আদার ক্লাসে যে কোনো নাম দিতে পারি, আদার ক্লাসে যে কোনো নাম দিতে পারি। কল করার সময় wherever I have the value, that is what I need to send.
So caller class থেকে আমি pass করতেছি এই তিনটা অপারেটর pass করতেছি। তো তিনটা অপারেটর আমার caller class থেকে main class-এ just let's say আমি এখন num1, তো আমার num1 হবে
n1,
এখন
N1
এটা change আছে n1, ওকে
নাম2 হবে
And two.
n2, অপারেটর ক্যালক অপারেটর হবে OP। Got it? কোনো সমস্যা নেই, no problem, right? So let's say let's say when there was no way of tracking. If you go from here to Alabama, and if you say no, I'm not Junaid, I'm Sabbir, when there was no tracking, well, nobody will be able to track, right? So same thing, whenever you are calling, you send something from there. Here it will be, name will be different, but the value will be whatever we are passing. In num1 the value will be, here it will be n1. You got it? Now so if I put a breakpoint here, let's say breakpoint here, and if I debug, instead of run, if I debug, যেভাবে আপনার কেমন, do you have an issue? It's good. So all of these queries that I sent you, are you able to execute it? Can you bring all of these queries in a single place so that I can take a look at a time? In a single place means in a single window you write this query and single where is your table? So you do not need to create so many windows. Where is the table where you have all the data? What is the name of the table? So I got it. So here, what we do? Let's say that this finish this description. Now, so folks, I have a breakpoint here, and I'm going to debug. Now it is asking input value for num1. Let's say I'm inputting 10. And then it will be asking value for num2. I'm inputting 12. And then it is asking for symbol. Let's say I'm inputting multiplication. Right? And then I'm going to press enter. Now it is going to here. If you take a look, what do I have in num1? If you put your cursor on top of num, what do I have in num1? 10. What do I have in num2? What do I have in operator? What is, let me make it bigger. Right? What do I have in here? You cannot see, right? But can you see that extra scale? That means I have multiplication, right? Now if I call this, how will I go for the next line? The thing I'm going to bring. So when I'm calling this, now it will go there. I'm going to step into, right? Can you see now I am here inside that method. Now I should have n1. What do I have? 10. n2. What do I have?
12.
Operator, right? Let me go to that operator. What do I have in that operator? Multiplication, right? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Now here I'm doing plus. I'm not doing multiplication. So this is not correct.
No.
So I'll have to decide what I'm getting from there, and then I'll have to put appropriate operator. That is what I'm going to bring, that your decision making skill. That is what we are going to use here. Now it will be, although we have multiplication, but it will be doing the summation. And can you see the result equal to 22? How? Because we have added it, right? Make sense? And then we are going to output the result, right? Result equal to 22.
But will not it confused because there is a plus and you put multiplication.
Yeah, but I cannot, unless I am using the decision making if statement, I cannot put the right thing. So I-
আমরা কলার ক্লাসে আপনি কি মনে করতে জানেন? আমরা নাম1 নাম2 দিলাম। এটা হচ্ছে মেইন ক্লাস থেকে আমরা ব্যাচ করতেছি। আর তো এটা আমরা কলার ক্লাসে যখন কল করবো, এই কলার ক্লাসে আমি কলার ক্লাসে আমি নাম1 কে আমি দিচ্ছি ডাবল n1। আমি ওই জায়গায় যদি n1 না দিয়ে straight double 2.2 straight যদি আমি হার্ড কোড বের হবে।
না, double, remember double, when you are putting the double word, that means you are declaring a container. You are declaring a container that will eventually get something. If
হার্ড কোড করা যাবে।
you cannot do hard code this.
তবে রেকর্ড করতেছেন তো?
Yeah, I'm recording. Now, so you need to ask me question.
My question is for my
Before you go for recording in the home, you need to ask me question here. Go ahead.
question is for my result input and one part and put the input you put multiplication. So the system will be confused
Because
here.
see, I'm taking it here, that operator, but I'm not using it yet.
So you can declare like anything, but if you don't use it, it's not going to impact.
No, it's not gonna impact. So I have taken n1, n2, but I can put here, instead of n1, n2, I can put 10 plus 15, it doesn't matter. Now I'm going to use it. See how I'm going to use it. Okay. Now, if, see how I'm writing it. If, and then, if that operator, right? If this operator dot equals
then
plus,
তো প্লাসটা ডাবল কোটের মধ্যে হবে
double quotation.
So যেটা declare করবেন আর যেটা আপনি
যে তোমরা স্ট্রিং
same
টাইপ
হিসাবে করবে নাকি?
yeah, এখানে whatever I have, what did I declare here? OP. OP dot equals, if it is plus, then I'm saying that result equal to this. Else if, look, let's say else, I'm going to say else, let's say write something, system dot out dot println, else I'm going to say the symbol
Is different.
is something else.
পজিটিভ নেগেটিভ
Hmm?
লাইক দিস ক্যান অলসো পজিটিভ or negative,
What is that?
like in the quotation when you are printing.
Here, in the quotation here,
No,
the
like
symbol-
the symbol is
symbol
something
different
else.
হবে।
Anything
ওটা
can
বলতে
be.
you can put anything.
Okay.
You can say the input is negative or it doesn't matter. So what will happen now? Let me now if I run it, you will see.
If not, if you কোনো statement কোনো printer দিলে না
It's a, if this is what I have in the if.
True হয় সেটা।
Uh-huh.
রেজাল্ট ট্রু হয়
Mhm.
তাহলে তো স্লিপ ব্লক আমি থেকে যাচ্ছি যে ট্রু না হয় তাহলে এস ব্লক আসবে
যদি প্লাস না হয় else, it will come to the else block and it will say okay, this is something else.
আচ্ছা, তাহলে আমি আমার এই ব্লকে কোনো লাগে
Presentation লাগবে না।
No. I mean print statement, I'll put print statement when the final calculation is done. Okay. Now let me run it again. Run means let me debug it. So here again it is asking for my number. So now I'm going to put 15. The next number I'm going to put 10, and then input the symbol. Let's say if I put now minus, right? Now it is coming here. Let me see, what is that? Now it is waiting here, right? Can you see? It is waiting here. Let me go in it. Is it done? So it's not
না
done.
এটা তো ভাইয়া মাইনাসে তো না
Oh,
No,
wait. Let me run it again. So the first thing I'm inputting 15, and then I'm inputting 10, and as a symbol I'm inputting this. Now if I go to my code, where am I waiting now? Is it not showing me my
Number 18.
না
no?
এক পয়েন্ট দিয়ে রাখছেন
18
Is it not going to that one step into? So is it calculating directly from here? One second, let me go there. So here I have my operator op equals and then this, right? Let me
ওটা আপনি যে 12 নম্বর লাইনের রেজাল্ট দিচ্ছেন
get to the number. This is my breakpoint, right? Let me put my breakpoint and let me clear this output. Clear, right? Now let me debug it. So I'm going to input 15, I'm going to input 10, I'm going to input minus, and now I'm here, right?
Yeah, again.
My code is waiting here for me. I'm going to say next. Now what do I have in n1? 15. What do I have in n2? 10. What do I have in operator? Minus. Now when I am doing the comparison, f of equals plus, is it true or false?
False.
False.
False. So it is not going to execute this. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So now if I go line by line, can you see it is directly coming to the else block,
Block, yeah.
Yeah.
right? And in the else block it will be printing the symbol is something else. So it is printing, okay, the symbol is something else, can you see? And then it is coming to this system out. Now result equal to what? Do I have any result?
No.
No. So it will print what? You will see that result equal to 0. We do not have any result. Does it make sense up to this? Do you understand this? Understand this, right? Now can you add the other else if of equals minus to the minus, else if of equal star, then do multiplication. You want me to write another one and then leave the remaining for you? Now here instead of, okay, let me write another one, guys. Let me make it, you will be able to write it, or you want me to write another one statement?
You can write.
One more?
Yeah.
For with what?
Okay, now we only have written code for plus.
Right.
We didn't write code for minus,
Minus,
multiplication,
multiplication,
division. No, we didn't write. Will you be able to write it now?
Yeah.
So what you will have to do, now take a look here, this is important thing. So this is the else block, right? Now I am going to put this else block will be there, right? I am going to put
Another key.
else if, right, else if, and then I am going to put my else if. Here I am going to take this, morning, how are you? Sure, sure. So if it is minus, if it is minus, can you see first it will check if it is plus. If it is not plus, then it will come here. Else if it is minus, then what I will have to do? I will have to come here in this block. I will have to put
Minus.
minus, and then I will have to put another else if for multiplication, another else if for division. Finally, if none of these are true, then it will go to the else block. Now let me run it one more time, and then I will ask you to do the remaining thing, and you will be doing it in the class too. Sure, I'll do. Now let's take a look here. I'm running it one more time. Take a look. Let's say if it is 12, the second number, let's say 13, and the symbol is minus, right?
Minus one.
Result equal to minus 1. It is directly going there. Actually I ran it instead of the debug. So the result equal to minus 1, and let me debug it again. Now let's say 14, and then the next number is 16, and then symbol is minus, and then now it should be waiting here for me. Is it waiting? Debug. I have the symbol. Now if I go there, the symbol is something else. Oh, actually something, it was really something else. Let me clear it. Clear. Let me debug it again, guys. I want to show you something here. This is my method, right? Okay, so it is asking for inputting something, let's say 12, and then I'm going to input 14, and then my symbol is minus, right? And then it is right. Now can you see here, it is waiting here. First it checked if it is plus, and then it was not plus, so it came into the check if it is minus. So now the condition is true. Now it is doing the calculation, and after doing the calculation, if you see, it is not going to execute else. So remember, if you have if else, it will be executing only one condition wherever there is a true, and then it will be exiting out, right? And then it is, now it will be printing the result. Yes, yes. How is the copy going on? Who is copying now? Who is copying? Nobody? Okay. So I'm going to send this code. In the meantime, can you copy? Just start copying. So everyone, you got the software. Can you first install the Oracle VirtualBox? First, can you install Oracle VirtualBox?
How do you put on the way?
তারপরে next যাবো কোনো কিছু তাই করতে হবে।
Yeah, next. কিছু করতে হবে না, nothing else. Just you need to click next. That's it.
Warning করতে নেই করতে
So if you have installed Oracle VirtualBox, right?
You might have. You can do it.
Okay, let me go there again. Here you type Oracle. So if you type here this Oracle, right? If you type Oracle VM VirtualBox, guys, how are you? So if you take a look here, if you type Oracle VM VirtualBox, can you see this?
Yeah.
Can everyone see this? Click on this Oracle VM VirtualBox. Have you seen this Oracle VM VirtualBox manager? No?
No, I want a different.
That is fine. Different, no problem. So let me see if you have the right screen. You have the right screen. Okay. So in this screen, right? In this screen, now if you have already done something, do it again with me. Okay. So can you see this new button? Everyone, can you see this new button? You do not see?
Yes.
Yeah. Everyone see this new button? Click on this new button.
Yes.
New button. And then here give a name Win7. Win7. And then it will be coming here 64-bit. Instead of 64-bit, please do it 32-bit. Please do it 32-bit.
Windows XP 32 or Windows 7?
Windows 7. Win7 32-bit. Win7 32-bit. Can you see this? সদাই ভাবে আপনার কি
তিনটা যাচ্ছে ইনস্টল ওর একটু বেশি সিকিউর করাটা
Alright. Now, everyone, so you have this, look at here, Win7 32-bit, right? Click next. Click next. So I'll give you video for this installation. Now, can you see it? Do you have this? Do you have this? Make sure that you have around 1100. You slide it and make it 1100 or 1200, something like this. Next. देखिए दाঁড়ান, next click করার আগে let me make sure. এখানে আপনি 1200
কি দেখতে যাচ্ছেন আমি কি এসেছি না
হ্যাঁ না ঠিক আছে এটা 1200 করে that is correct. This is 664. So if you go in the setting, I'll go there. You did it now. No worries. Okay, now here click next. So we are saying, okay, for that virtual operating system we want to give RAM 1200, around 1200 megabyte, and you come here. Can you see? We want to say for a computer to run, it will need hard drive, right? Hard disk drive. For that, you want to say create and then can you see VDI virtual disk image, right? Click next, and then dynamically allocated, right? And then here you can say 25 gigabyte, that's fine. Click create, and then you have this Win7. Everyone will have something like this, Win7 power off, Win7 power off, VDI. So let me know when you are there, and then I'll go for the further steps. Are you there? Wait there. তাহলে আমরা পরে ফিল্ম পেলে আপনারা শুরু করেন। আপনি একটু ভাবির সাথে ফলো করেন।
আমি পেন ড্রাইভ করে দিব।
না না ওটা না আছে। সো আপনার কি ডিলিট কমপ্লিট হয়েছে? Okay, sure. Now, guys, so if you are up to this, if you are good up to this, then what you do? Then can you see this settings? You click on this one once, and can you see the settings button?
Yes,
See, click on the settings button, and can you see this screen in the settings button? In the settings here, can you see display? Display make it 64 megabyte. Video memory.
How many?
64 MB. Okay, and then click OK. I think after up to this we are good. As usual, I will have session with you on Wednesday at night. Guys, so up to this are we good?
Yeah.
So what we are going to do now, can you see the start button?
Yeah.
Click on the start button once. Display 64 MB. Now when you click on start menu, what did you get? Loading means or you go one step beyond, right? Okay, now can you display জন্য প্রবলেম ডিসপ্লে একটু বাইরে করেও বাড়ানো যাবে স্টার্টের সময় এটা আপনার এখন এই জায়গায় আপনি আপেল ক্লিক করবেন গাইস
আমার একটা জিনিস আছে এখানে হ্যাঁ এটা কোথায় থেকে ভাই আছে
হ্যাঁ এখানে থাকে ওকে নাও ক্যান ইউ সি দিস can you click on this arrow and then it will take you to a, where you have the ISO file. Go there where you have the ISO file. When can you work on that export? I think you have it installed. ওই যে দেখো কিছু টেস্ট কেস ভিডিওটা যদি দেখো মেনুগুলো যে এই টেবিলটার মধ্যে ওকে where are we? Everyone need to focus here. Everyone need to focus here. This thing you will have to do it. Remember that the operating system, let's say I have a operating system here, right? From that operating system I'll need to access my file, all of the file that I have in my hard drive. You got it? So let's say that, look at here, I'm going to go inside that. So the thing that I'm pointing here, that this is my virtual operating system, right? I have a base operating system. Now I need to access all the files that I have in my base operating system from this virtual operating system. So how will you do that? So to do that, can you see this folder icon here? All of you will see this folder icon. Can you see this folder icon here if your operating system is installed, right? Can you see this folder icon here? So if you, let me just finish this. So if I try to restart this machine, right? I'm trying to restart this machine. Well, it is restarting. So after query, have you? Yeah. So why it bring all of this text? Because all of the salaries are less than 80. That's it. Okay, now can everyone see this folder icon here in your, if your system is installed? Can you see this folder icon here, everyone?
Yes.
Can you right click on it and can you see shared folder settings? Can everyone see this? So here you will be right clicking on it, shared folder settings, and then in the shared folder settings, can you see the plus here? Everyone, can you see this? Can you click on that plus? And then after that, can you click on that arrow and click on other? And then you go to, let's say you have a D drive that you want to share with your virtual machine. So you click on your computer and then let's click on the D drive and click OK, and you will see auto mount make permanent. Click OK and then OK, and then after you will be restart. Before you restart it, what you will have to do, can you see devices and can you see insert guest edition? When you click on guest edition, then you will see this one here. You will be double clicking on this before you restart, and after double clicking it will install this guest edition, and once this guest edition will be installed, you will be restarting your computer, and then you will be able to access your D drive from the base machine. Yeah. Now you understand what is the process, right? Now I have to go with you. Let's see if you can do it and if it is working for you.